got the unanimous in all the votes, 100% into the Hall of Fame. Check out against the Tampa Bay Rays when he was pulled from the game, you know, to honor him. It wasn't because he wasn't pitching bad. I think the Rays won that game 4-0, by the way. They got 90 wins that season. It wasn't last year. It was 2013. Yeah, and they were on their way to the playoffs. But check out who came out. Derek Jeter, we talked about, is he possibly going to be unanimous next year? And Pettit come out. It's a tearjerker if you're a baseball fan. I mean, it's a really nice scene. It's up on ronanian.com.
Beautiful. Tearjerkers are good. Cheers are good for you.
And he's a good man. Mariano Rivera is just a really good man and well-deserving of the unanimous votes to get into the Hall of Fame. All right, December 14th, I underwent a procedure. And starting at about December 10th, Ian was telling me about the pain. And it was very good psychological warfare. Because it worked beautifully. Because December 13th, the night before, I'm thinking, man, I want to get this done. I was going to get it done no matter what, but it's like, damn, I don't want to have a bunch of pain.
Unless you sleep up?
No, I slept like a baby.
Slept like a baby, yeah.
But when I got there, Dr. Locks is here with his lovely assistant, who saw the bloody mess that became my back, which didn't hurt a bit. Dr. Locks, how are you, brother?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Good. Remember how apprehensive I was? I was asking, and every time he did something, I go, "You already did it?"
That was it?
Yeah, you already did it. And then we had like 2 other things to go. I go, "So you did the second thing?"
That's right.
So you calling me the P word right now?
No, I'm not calling you the P word.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to get. I'm just going to say he got a name. He did very well.
He did well.
Yes, he did.
I'm telling you, Doc. The guy's been a baby for a long time as far as needles and stuff.
I hate needles. Yeah.
I know.
I hate needles.
Well, I mean, listen. I don't hate needles. Like I don't hate them. They don't bother me. Maybe I have more dense love handles than you do. Actually, I'm positive. I got some of the best.
But man, it didn't hurt. None of it hurt. When you have to take the stem cells out of the back area, right, Dr. Locks?
Yeah, there are several sources that are really good reservoirs for stem cells, and so you evaluate each patient, and you had good cells, Ron. You did good.
Well, then he did.
What, my animal? I want good cells?
No.
I got great cells. What can I tell you? I got great cells, and I got a pain threshold like a champion.
Yeah.
And then and it's funny because Jen was there, and I'm asking her, what's it look like back there? Is there blood? And she's like, oh no, it's fine. Afterwards, she told me.
Were you scared you're going to be the P word, and then she's going to say, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to find a more manly man.
Exactly.
You're not quite as manly as I thought you were.
But that didn't hurt. Then it was a big needle to get the stem cells, and then he spins them, and they get good, and they get healthier, and then in the shoulder, it was 3, right?
Yes.
3.
I thought you should get 2 more for good luck.
So he put 3 of these, and I didn't look. Again, I looked the other way. He's doing my right shoulder, and I looked the other way. His assistant is laughing because she knows I was looking the other way, and I would ask Jen, what's it look like over there? Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's good, it's fine. And then later she told me, you should have seen the blood in your back, and you should have seen the size of the needles that went into your shoulder.
You're scaring people now. You stop people.
No, but I'm telling you, it didn't hurt a bit. Nothing. I mean, I was asking Dr. Locks, you already did it? And I said, I don't want to jinx it. You're telling me we're completely finished. You're not going to surprise me with one more thing.
Yes, you kept waiting for the finale.
Yeah, I kept waiting for the bad news.
It would be worth it anyways.
Oh, hell yeah. Even if it hurt, it would be worth it.
Absolutely.
And I got so much damage. What do I have wrong with my shoulder?
You have, the bicep has 2 tendons. One's gone. So you only have 1 cable holding it up. You've got arthritis in your glenohumeral joint, torn labrum, your rotator cuff is banged up. So you have a lot going on there.
I mean, to have all that damage, Ian, and for it to feel like it does now. Remember how I used to rotate my arm, click it back into place? I mean, for a year, and I would work. Dr. Locks goes, how are you working out? How are you still working out? And I would tell him after the first few sets, it doesn't hurt.
Well, as hard as you go, and at your age, for as long as you've done it, and you tell me, Doc, shoulders aren't really a good joint. You know what I mean? How many people injure the shoulder throughout their lifetime? It's a high number, isn't it?
Yes, and he was a ball player, and he's still doing some lifting that you shouldn't be doing overhead lifts, militaries, and so we talked about lifting routine, and there are good things to do and there are bad things. And so we went over all of that,
And he didn't listen.
No, I did. Ian, I swear to God,
Okay.
for the first time, I'm taking a day off of the gym.
What?
Like 1 day a
What do
week
you do?
off.
You just convulse.
Do cardio.
You convulse.
I convulse and then cardio. I do the 2 C's, convulse and cardio.
Cardio?
You're crazy.
What is this you're talking about, this cardio
This
thing?
cardio thing.
You never said that word
And I
before.
don't do overhead lifts,
Right.
overhead military prep. I don't do any of that
and
stuff.
We taught him a little bicep secret, didn't we?
Yeah, hammer curls.
Oh, I always do hammer curls.
Yeah,
It's good for
the
your forearms, too.
the underneath the head of the biceps is the brachialis muscle.
Well, to be a little over a month from the stem cell therapy and to feel this good, I'm amazed because my shoulder ached all the time.
Now, Doc, I'm not sure. Has it been 5 years, 6 years? Probably that I had my knees done, something like that.
It's been around there, yeah.
Now, the stem cell therapy, does it erode? Not erode. Does it wear off? Do you have to come back and do it later on? Because my knees feel amazing. Like I remember when I went in, and my knees, like my knees feel 20 years younger than when I went in, and it's 6 years later. I mean, am I gonna have to go back in a few years?
That's a great question. We have all kinds of patients, all sizes and shapes. So think of it as a car tire, and if you start behaving and do things differently, you put less mileage and less wear. We have marathoners who, one more Boston, and they come back, they wear it down, and I do them again.
Yeah.
We had a New Yorker fly down 3 times, 63. That isn't really the best thing for it, but the third time he says that's it.
They ain't gonna stop it.
But if you're still running marathons,
Right,
and
that's high stress and damage, and so it's going to affect the longevity.
but the point being, he wants to run another marathon, then get another stem cell.
Yeah.
That's
it.
correct.
Somebody has a question for you here. Daniel in Clearwater. Go ahead, Daniel. Good. How you doing, Daniel?
Down the street from Dr. Locke, we're in Clearwater, and both my knees are hurting pretty bad, and I just want to know, is any of the procedures covered under medical insurance?
All right. We'll ask him that. Is it covered under insurance? Is what Daniel's asking. Is stem cell covered under insurance?
No, it's not presently.
How much does it cost?
Well, it depends on what we're going to do.
Okay, let's say you've got to do a guy's knee.
Anywhere between 3 and 6,000.
Okay, 3,000 and
And
6,000.
what's the reason why it's not covered under?
Well, it should be.
insurance? It should
It's
End of the
simply
month.
politics.
Mhm.
The knee and hip is approximately 30 to 40% of hospitals' revenue. So
Mhm.
it's big business, and the
No
joint
doubt.
manufacturers are large, multi-billion-dollar corporations. Even Johnson & Johnson has a knee. So
Mhm.
there are reasons in Washington things work the way they do.
Well, you know what? If you want to, I'm telling you, it works, Ian. It's worked for you 5 years out
Yeah.
of your knees getting done. It's so much better than getting a knee replacement or surgery. It's amazing. I thank you for what you did, Dr. Locks. It's awesome. We're going to go out to dinner. You guys are going out to dinner
Going out
tonight?
Cafe Paradiso. Here we come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looking forward to it.
Protein.
I'm going to be surrounded with security tonight, big guys.
There you go. Well, I can't fight anymore, Doc. I ain't in a good
Jay
community.
will go to dinner. He's ready to fight.
Yeah.
He's fighting guys on our own air staff. All right. Well, you and I are going to go to dinner on the beach with our
Yes.
ladies.
Yes.
And I'm thinking about getting my knees done because my shoulder is feeling so
You
strong.
get a knee done? You got a little giddy up on one of them.
Yeah, you
got a
notice.
little- I call it a pimp strut.
We had a long chat because he had a rough injury, an ACL, and I had the same thing, and it's a terrible injury.
Sure.
So-
I'm going to have stem cell everywhere on my body thanks to Dr. Locks.
I've said that before, and I've talked to...
I'm not kidding.
I understand. I've talked to professional athletes and some Buccaneers, and I've said to them, I go, you need to look into stem cell. And I was shocked at the amount of them that said, I already have looked into stem cell, I've already done it. If I played today, I swear to you, what you just said, I would do. I'd be like, Doc, I would lay down, I say, hit me, Doc.
Yep.
Every
Do my
joint,
whole body.
every joint I got, hit everything in the middle of the joints, too.
Why not? It's quality of
So-
life.
And you just have to look at some of the pros you can see when they come back,
Quickly.
And
Mhm.
so even in the operative field, you can put it in. But you look at somebody like I lectured with Nadal's doc and got him to come to Aspen with me. And in 2012, he took 7 months off tour.
Mhm.
Then he came back and he was world number 1 in 13 in 7 months. But that's what it takes to repair this and build it up. But it's worth it if you're an elite athlete to come back as number 1.
If you want to get rid of your pain, here's the number, 813-365-9514. We asked a question, what's more likely? Derek Jeter gets in unanimous vote next year, or Bonds and Clemens